we've lost our last three matches, so Burnley is a must win.
And if you're coming from that culture at Ajax, where you're not always, but you're a dominant side, why are you not able to try and be dominant, even with this group of players? Because I'm not seeing this season any sort of pattern to what they're trying to do. Let's take the Brighton game, where, as Mario said, Brighton dominated the possession. But why are United allowing them to dominate possession when they have international footballers in their team? I mean, do you think when Brighton play Man City, I mean, it might be a great game, Brighton might beat them, who knows? But City will not allow Brighton just to dominate the game.
Right.
So there's no pressing.
But do they have the personnel? That's the thing I
So
say.
I ask you a question. Do they have bigger hitters than Brighton and Hove Albion? I think the answer is yes.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is when you ask that question, then you've got to ask the second question, why was it so easy for Brighton to do what they do best? And why can United, with their players against a club of Brighton's size, not at least attempt to control the game? There's no pattern in what they're trying to do at the moment. There's no real pressing game. There's no real... When you watch them, you go, my God, look at them pressing in the box and they're trying to stop. And OK, you get played around. Sometimes good teams will play around you. But they're not pressing, and they're neither dropping off and sitting in and being deep and getting everybody behind the ball. It's half-hearted that and half-hearted this.
Yeah.
And so they leave everybody somewhere in the middle. And quite frankly, a lot of it, I give it injury suspension, a lot of it comes down to him. I really don't see what he's trying to do with this current crop of players that he's got available at the moment.
Burnley only have 1 point this season, so I expect us to win this match. Should be straightforward for the manager, right? Vincent Kompany hasn't had a great season, right, so far. Only one point against Nottingham Forest. So we should be able to dominate them and win. Most of our problems have been mostly defensively. Midfield as well has been a problem. But I expect Amrabat to actually improve us massively. When he does come back, I see us getting more points. I see us being more defensively structured. And during transitions with Amrabat, more players can go forward because he's there to cover up if a counter-attack happens. So Amrabat, I believe he's the key to a lot of our problems.